Hello, hello, and welcome to uh, Beyond Hard Hat. My name is Rob, and I'm here to talk about a few things in regards to safety officers that work in the building and construction industry. Uh, I'm bit of my background. I'm a safety officer in on a construction site, and and I work for a construction firm. Um, And I also, oversee the safety, uh, and work with the very good teams that I've got, working currently. However, um, there's a few things that I think a lot of people don't know what we do as a safety people, what we do in the safety background. Um, but I hope one day that, you go to work and, and then you think about, you know, when you go to work, you got to make sure you go home. Don't just go to work and then you don't go home. You got to work and work, earn your keep. A fair day's work is a fair day's pay. But the building and construction industry, it is a very, very high risk activity and a dangerous workplace. We have a potential of serious injuries, permanent injuries, and fatality, and also accidents with with equipment and things and plant, which is machines. So these are the things that we look at in the construction industry. However, but for myself, being in this game for quite a long time, um, it's been a long journey to come from being on the floor, sweeping, cutting concrete, hammering concrete, demolition work, and all the rest. It's been a hard, long journey. But I don't think so a lot of people do understand what we do for a living, and and um and when you're trying to explain about safety, why we do this kind of work, and why do you think that um you know we we we're not hard on it, but we actually trying to work to make sure and to get everybody home. Well, some say, a good safety officer is an injured safety officer. Yes, that's true, because I had an injury. I had in a workplace accident, and within those time and period, I caused stress, depression, and you're not in the right mind, or your headspace is all over the place. So you're kind of trying to work out what you're going to do. But that's where my journey started, and I thought, you know what, things change, and we probably need to, I don't want people to go through that. But as a safety person, we do take our job seriously. You know, it's um, it's who you are. It's not what you are. It's who you work with and who you are in a person, and how you actually deal with issues on a day in day out on a construction site. The construction industry is a very high risk activity, and a lot of us as safety officers, you know, we do come across a lot of nasty things that we see, or we come across conflicts, discussions, disagreements, argument, and sometimes the argument can go into personal. So being in this kind of thing as a safety person, uh I don't think so a lot of us out there do talk about these things, and a lot of us don't talk much about it for this for many reasons. But I think if you're a safety, not I think, but if you're a safety person out there, or You've been in the field, and or you're retired, or you have walked away from it, or you finished from being a safety. It's good to reflect on the things that you do or the work that you've seen. You know, Images that uh, is hard to get out, but what you've been exposed to. So, for us as for me in that field is, from my experience, I've seen a lot of nasty things, you know, incidents, accidents, and I have found, deceased on the side as well. These are not the good things, and you